and you get to that 2017 draft. You're with the Buffalo Bills with Doug Whaley, Sean McDermott, head coach, your final draft with the team. What was your evaluation of Leonard Fournette? How did you view Fournette, the NFL prospect, back then, 2017, and how did other people in the building view him?
So that was the quarter, that was the Mahomes draft. So going into that draft, we were picking whatever it was, ninth or whatever that pick was, before we traded out of it. And we knew we had the deal in place with the Chiefs. But if there's somebody that we just loved, we weren't going to trade the pick. So we had to spend a lot of time on those running backs because they were worthy. It was Fournette, Dalvin Cook, and McCaffrey were the three big ones that we're trying to sort through. And when I tell you, Tyler, everybody in the building everybody has them ranked different. The more people you have watch three guys, it's more confusing. I can't explain it. That stack to me, I had McCaffrey 1, Fournette 2, Dalvin Cook 3. I was wrong on Dalvin Cook. As far as when I say I had him, Dalvin Cook is better than Fournette as far as the NFL goes. I thought Fournette would be – I thought Cook was – I was wrong on Cook as far as his explosion and speed. I thought he took a pounding when he ran the ball, even at Florida State. I never thought Cook avoided contact very well. And I worried about that as far as his style went, but I was wrong. I overthought that. The guy is just an animal, and he's legit. Fournette, for a big back, I thought he had a way of delivering the blow more and a way of even maneuvering. He had a little more, like his footwork was good for a big man. I just loved his whole attitude. So, and then you have McCaffrey for me, who I thought McCaffrey's one of those. I talk about guys I've gotten wrong before. McCaffrey, I feel confident in telling you I got right. I thought he was going to be special, superstar. I hadn't seen a back like him that you could just do everything with, keep him on the field all day. He's a nightmare for a coordinator because of his route running and hands, his toughness. I don't care about his size because he avoids. Everything about him right now is what we thought. And he's had health issues. I mean, obviously, he's had tough time staying healthy. So, point being, there was somebody in our building that is still there in Buffalo that had Fournette as the number one back in that draft. Love Fournette. So I'm not surprised that he's there and they're taking a chance on him. And they should love Fournette as a running back. And there were people that didn't like McCaffrey in that building, that didn't think he was worthy of a top 10 pick.
I mean, let's cut to the chase.
Well,
I mean, Sean McDermott is
let's just say
head coach making these decisions with you. How did he view these backs?
Let's just say I think it would have been a tough sell to take him top 10 for us.
McCaffrey?
Yes. Based on decision makers possibly not wanting his style. So we'll leave it at that.
He is white. He is a white running back. He's got that working against him.
That's a good thing about tape. It's all the same. It's hard to believe that a guy that special. I think back to a guy like McCaffrey, how he wasn't even a top 5 pick. I guess it was based on the size alone. Maybe you're just always concerned about the size. But
he was unbelievable at Stanford. I mean, it was. Tyler, you think about those Pac-10 players, those West Coast players, like us East Coast residents. We don't really see those games, but he was one player that forced you to maybe stay up a little later than you wanted to, just to see what he would do next. That was Christian McCaffrey.
Well said. 2 running backs that I think about that I don't even know who else was on their team, but watching them, it didn't matter who was on their team. They were going to get their yards. It was McCaffrey and Shady McCoy. When you watch Shady at Pitt, it didn't matter. Like he didn't have NFL players. He didn't have an NFL quarterback. Those guys are so special when you see that. To your point, you want to stay up, watch them,